everyone, I'm Danny, and welcome back to the Deadly Device. So we have... How did I not notice this before? Sorry. We are about to head up to Ryan to distract Victor, because we need to get that fingerprint. We have the tape to get it. When we looked on at the candies, we saw that there was a key there, so I think that's the key to the cabinet.
I need your help distracting Victor.
I've got just the thing.
What is it?
Listen.
Ooh.
That is awful!
I know! Victor hates it. Like, mega super hates it to infinity. If I leave this thing running for more than a second, he'll be yelling at me to turn it off.
Perfect.
But Nancy, I also hate it. And I hate getting yelled at by Victor. So whatever you need to do, please do it quickly. Okay, I'll give you a minute and then I'll let her rip.
Okay. Get back down to Victor. Does it matter if we click up or down? I always just kind of click over there. Maybe by habit I'm going towards one or the other. Aw. No. Do it quickly. So does that mean he's actually gonna like walk in on us? If
That might be Niko's fingerprint on that model.
Do 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 do.
Got it.
Nailed it. Cool. Make sure we have this open, that we don't need anything else in here. Oh.
What's that?
Attention, technology of today. Reply, license and sale. All parties are pleased that the patents are in order and in process. Our legal team has asked me to convey again the importance of publishing a verified proof of concept as soon as possible. We've run the numbers, and even the modest profit valuation puts this project firmly in the unpurchasable category. I mean, that we don't have the money to pay you what it is worth, because no one has that much money. The process for wireless transfer of electricity would be literally invaluable. What we can do is help you license the technologies involved. When you're ready, we want to have that conversation. You'll see a cut of every kilowatt hour on the planet once we've done our part. I do need to address a rather distressing matter. There have been whispers that your team is considering going the res commune route with this research, releasing it freely into the public domain. Please, for the love of all things investable, tell me it isn't so. While we approve your worthy impulse, we cringe at the thought of this wasted opportunity. If philanthropy is your aim, remember that you can always donate some of your vast earnings to charity, but only if you make those earnings to begin with. Finally, this is something I cannot stress enough. While the entire process is priceless, the individual elements are not. Any portion of Niko's work on its own could fetch millions on the speculative market. Until the deal is finalized, I can't help but see us in a somewhat vulnerable position. Time is of the essence. Awaiting your reply, Crawford Rumney. Okay. I don't think we need to do anything else while we're in there. Is he back? No. Okay, so now we should...
I need to make a fingerprint mold first.
Oh, we need to make a disc in the lab.
It's locked.
So disc. Do we have to make more fluid for real? I don't remember how that works. I guess we'll make more etching fluid, but I don't remember how. Where was it? Extremely caustic. Wafer type. Silicon. hydrofluoric acid, nitric acid, and water 221. Okay, so hydrofluoric acid was HF. Oh, who dat? He just left. Hurry. Okay, well, we're already long gone, so that's okay. I think it was you have to do, like... And then... 2. So it's 2 hydrofluoric acid. No, not notebook. Solutions. Nitric acid. Flush. 2. And then we needed water. No, fuck. Shit. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Unless it was the right thing and I'm just going crazy. Okay. 2. Trying to remember how to do the water so you can get just 1. Okay. Oh, there's already water in there. Oh, just kidding. Not that water's hazardous waste, but that in there, and then there's only 1 left. I believe that's correct. I mean, we at least didn't blow up, so... So it's day, which we know because Ryan is out and about. Do, do, do.
This is a lab, not your personal playground. Get back to the visitors area.
Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Am I so salty, Victor? All right. Do, 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 do. Is he still here at night? Probably. I always do that. Perfect. We don't have the knob. Shit. Where even is the knob? Didn't... Okay, we got a knob, but that was like the emergency stop thing. So... we need the actual knob?
What do you want?
Oh, apparently I haven't talked to him in a while.
I get the sense Niko was protecting you. Why?
Couldn't read his mind then, still can't now.
I want to save the emails in case that, like, pisses him off.
Do you know why Mason and Ellie would be spending time together? I thought they hated each other.
I have a theory.
What is it?
Secret.
Oh, of course.
What's someone with a PhD doing working in security?
There's nothing wrong with what I do.
I didn't say there was. It just seems like you could do something more in line with your schooling.
I like what I do. No one respects real work anymore.
Okay.
Is there any reason you would have entered the lab right before Niko died?
No, enough. No more questions. Why won't you leave it alone?
Because someone killed Niko. I want to know who.
Why?
What do you mean, why? No one deserves that. Whoever did it should be locked up.
Or worse.
Oh, okay.
Did you know Victor is here?
Yes.
You don't seem happy about that.
I'm not. No follow-ups.
Can you explain these emails?
Depends. Can you explain what you're doing with confidential information?
I found it. Answer my question.
Don't want to. Get out!
Okay. I mean, I guess we could pull the alarm and look around his office again, but we already found one knob in there. I kind of doubt the other will be in there too. I just want the little knob. Maybe it's in the office somewhere? Okay, Ellie took her phone. Just trying like everywhere to make sure I'm not. Okay, no, it's not there. Oh, right, she's a night Ellie. Still don't want to screw up his stuff. Not like in his trash or anything.
Hope you brought a good book and some candles. Sounds like we are getting snowed in.
Oh boy.
What were you doing with Niko's things?
How did you find those?
So you were hiding them?
Stay out of my things, hun. You don't know what you're messing with.
Oh boy.
You never said why you hid some of Niko's work.
I'm not supposed to have them, but I see you get that. If you have to ask why I'd go out of my way to understand how someone like Niko thought, then you obviously don't realize what a big deal he is. That, and he wanted to keep them from Mason. He hated Mason.
Did he say why?
Honey, would you ask anyone to explain why they hate Mason?
Did you think Niko's work was important?
Not was. Is.
Important enough to kill for?
Yes. More than once.
Whoa, what do you mean by that?
Look around. Life isn't just life anymore. It's plugged in all the time. People live in this weird dream world of their own creation. We're running out of power, and fast. Imagine the jolt when we all wake up together. Niko cracked it. A way to harvest the electricity that's already there all around us. Or, so I heard. I never saw his work. His work is so important, it can't be measured in money. It's pure power. Economic, political, military, and literal power beyond measure. Wars have been fought for far less.
Do you know what Mason was doing with a coil?
Getting his comeuppance. I heard about what happened. I honestly don't know. For a genius, he really is dumb sometimes.
Alright.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Okay, I don't... We're gonna have to get for it to leave. 'Cause it's not in the office. Oh, okay, yeah, it doesn't matter which one you click. Yep, what's this gonna do to Victor? It's not there. Oh. Thought I remembered it being there. Okay. Okay. Beaker, bears. Ooh. Alright. We have a... how it doesn't label like fingerprint or something, it just says finger. No. Enter the hex. Hell yeah, boys.
Did that. That's done.
Okay. Diary. Oh boy. I do not care for business. The whole endeavor of turning a profit on the work of others is distasteful. I find much more value in the act of creation. Not that I have yet created anything. I've only ever understood more closely the world that is laid out plain for all to see. I understand why most find it so difficult to find the substance, the true matter of the universe for all of the distractions. Okay, I don't know. It's probably Tesla's. Oh, magnet, apparently one of 7. That's just one shelf, okay. I'll look at the computer last. Magnet. A lot of different little thingy-majigs. Apparently the only thing left is the computer area. Five out of 7 magnets, so where are the rest? Success. The last test showed that wireless transmission as dreamed of by Tesla is possible. Tonight's tests will confirm it. What today exists in my mind alone, tomorrow will be shared with the world. 13119754. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Okay. Alright.
Looks like it's powered off.
But I need it.
I can't do that yet.
I need a key. Alright, we have all of our magnets. We have another journal. So we have to listen to the journal, which we can't do if Victor is here.
Not a good time.
I'll let you go.
Mm-hmm.
We need to use the magnets and... Can we distract him more than one time? We must be able to, because you need the fingerprint to get into the little lab place. And then you need to be able to listen to the diary, so you must be able to do it more than once. Hey, Ryan. Wanna be a pal? Do it again?
What's up?
I'm sorry to ask again, but can you distract Victor for me?
Dear ears and general feelings of self-worth, I am so sorry for what's about to happen to you. Your sad friend, Ryan.
Woohoo! Yeah, screw you, Victor.
It's Tuesday, 26 hours of work this week. Off to a running start. Ryan's getting more aggressive with her demands. I'm reluctant to send her packing, but I will if I must. My safety is my primary concern. Which reminds me, the parts arrived today for the pigeon. 13, 6, 5, as expected. Should something happen to me, hopefully someone will figure out what that means.
1365, okay.
Last night, I hit 90% efficiency with the suboptimal setup. Thanks to Ryan's threats, I could not carry out the plan I had been hoping. Yet these results mean that it's time to announce. Again, I'm viewing the schematics in my head, but now I have to think differently. I have to find the points in the design where someone could take advantage of the system and bend it to his will.
Yikes.
Tesla was lucky to live before the nuclear age took full flight. He never had to scrutinize his work. He could brag about death rays or the earthquake machines he had, and the tyrants of the world wouldn't take notice. That's no longer the case. I don't think he understood the cost of destruction. To him, it was just the mechanics of the thing. When he attached the earthquake machine to his building, he didn't want to destroy it. It was about finding the perfect pattern. The resonant frequency of the building syncing up with the steady tap of his machine until the structure's myth of stability was exposed for what it was, a hopeful lie. I always like to think that's how Wardenclyffe came down, not with a wrecking ball, but with one of his unassuming little boxes set to frequency 37.
That's the shaky earthquake thing.
What was Niko up to with a pigeon? This must be what Niko was talking about in his diary.
1365. Oh, 13 in binary, 6 in binary, 5 in binary. Hang on. I know I have a picture of the binary thing in my phone still somewhere. Maybe? No. Shit. Wait, do I? Hang on. Okay. Found it. So, it is 2 blank 1 blank 2 blank blank 1 blank 1. Ooh. 1902 patent.
This must be the key to one of Niko's passwords.
Okay. 1902 patents. We need to look in that book. Transmitting electrical energy number 119732. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll take a picture of that too. Okay, thanks. We're already out of there though. Okay. So 1902 patent. Enter the hex again.
This
Wardenclyffe
must be the
Tower.
building Niko mentioned.
Now we have to shake this. In our little earthquake thing.
I need to find the correct frequency.
Frequency 37. I took a picture of that. It was like 13 something. Okay, yeah, it's 13.11.9.754. But there are only like 2 things. Frequency 37 is what he said in his message. So is there like a link between 37 and this? I don't 13, 11, 9, 7, 5, 4, 37. Maybe you only put on the ones that add up to 37? So we definitely need at least one of the 13 or the 11. 13 and 9 is 22. We would still need 15 more. So we have to use both 13 and 11. Which gets us to 24. So we need 13 more. We have 9, 7, 5, 4. 9 and 4. Woo! Sorry, we broke Wardenclyffe Tower. Alright, but on that note, we are going to use that control key on the computer in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like what you saw, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps me out a great deal. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.